Like the only time I cap is when it's iced like my wrist. Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Waffle Sauce here, better known as Syrup. During high school, if you guys were like me, you spent most of it just excited to get the fuck out of high school, because a lot of high school was just pure dog shit. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the things about high school that I miss. The thing I miss most about high school is that feeling when you're in class with your friends, trying to hold in your laughter, because if you laugh, you'll get in trouble. Like, I know this seems small, but like, being with your friends and trying to hold in your laughter is so much fun for some reason. Like, it's that feeling like you and him are both trying your hardest not to laugh, and then like one of you lets out a, and then the other one starts dying of laughter. Like, I don't know why, but that was just so much fun, and it really hasn't happened since high school.
Hey, Patrick,
What?
I thought of something funnier than 24.
Let me hear it.
25.
Outside of a classroom, when would you ever need to hold in your laughter? So like when you're with your friends, you just kind of laugh and stuff. But in class, like holding in your laughter was so much fun. I don't know, maybe it's just me and I'm weird and stuff, but I miss that feeling of just like trying not to die of laughter while you're in class. My best story about this is one time I did a group project with two of my friends, Victor and Anthony. And like the project was for ethics, like on some religion or something, and we had to each take a turn for 1 minute talking about some part of the religion, whatever, like one of these stupid presentations. So like we had to make a Bristol board, put a bunch of images and stuff, stand in front of the class, and then talk for a minute each about a certain aspect about the religion. My friend Victor had to go first for this presentation, and he was talking about death and afterlife and the religious beliefs. And he said the stupidest shit that made me and Anthony just start dying of laughter. Yet, like, this religion believed that there was no afterlife or something, and that's all he had to say. But instead, he was like, these people think of death like a candle. Like, you blow it out and it's just gone. Like, something stupid like that where we tried to sound deep and... dude, Anthony and I started dying of laughter, so then he started dying of laughter and couldn't finish the rest of his presentation. And he was only supposed to talk for like 1 or 2 minutes, but he spoke for 7 minutes because he couldn't get through a sentence without Anthony or I laughing, so then he started laughing. And it was so much fun. Like, dude, the teacher got so mad too. She's like, you guys aren't gonna find your grades funny. Like, that wouldn't happen outside of high school, which is why it's in the list of things I miss about high school. Although, oral presentations I don't miss. Those were the fucking dumbest shits in the world. Holy shit. But that one was so funny just because we had to hold in our laughter. And also, the second thing I miss about my high school in specific is the cafeteria food. Like, I know cafeteria foods at high school is supposed to be a meme for how bad and unhealthy it is and shit. But the cafeteria food at my high school was actually so good. And I miss it so much. Like, and the food there was cheap as fuck too. So in my last year of high school, when I got my first job, I was able to go to the cafeteria and just ball the fuck out. Like at my high school, they had these Jamaican patties for $1.75 each, and they were so good. So you could get 2 of them and a nice chocolate milk for $5. And like when you get your first job and you start making like $10, $11 an hour, like $5 at the cafeteria will get you so far. And like then at lunch there was like pizza or chicken thighs. But for dessert they had these chocolate chip cookies for like 45, 50 cents each. And then like I went to college, right? In college you think it's a step up from high school, but their cafeteria food was dog shit and expensive. Like fast food was legit better than the food they served at my cafeteria. It's weird that the high school cafeteria was better than the one at college. And then bro, I miss that cafeteria so much. Maybe I'm overhyping it, like in my head and shit, because, I don't know, I'm retarded. But I know those Jamaican patties were the best things in the world. Another thing I miss about high school, like truly miss at the bottom of my heart, is pissing teachers off. Like, when you go to college, you're not going to be that kid that annoys teachers because, like, shut the fuck up, you don't have to be there. But when you're forced to be in high school, like, it's so fun to piss these clowns off. Like, some high school teachers are actually pretty decent. Like, I can't even lie. No, but some of these fucking high school teachers are legit egomaniacs who exert power over kids going through puberty. Like, these are the biggest clowns of fucking human beings, so getting on their nerves was so much fun. Like, maybe I'm just a dick, but like, I'm telling you, some of these teachers are fucking garbage, man, and so pissing them off was such a highlight. But like these fucking teachers, they're so miserable with their lives because they have low confidence, they get big ass egos, and they exert their misery onto fucking children trying to figure out what they want to do with their lives. And if you say anything to them, bro, you're gonna hurt their feelings so bad that they're gonna fucking get you in trouble, tell the principal, like it's ridiculous. Like they want everyone to fucking listen to them because they feed off this perceived power they have because they're teachers. But yeah, I went on a little tangent here, but basically just annoying teachers was pretty fun. Like when you're 15 and you find a way to annoy a 30-year-old, kind of like outsmart them, outwit them. Like you're never gonna win because they're in the power position, but you knew that you kind of won. And then they have to go to the, oh yeah, I leave my class. If you don't even have fucking pubes yet, and you managed to ruin a 40-year-old's day, you're winning at life. The last thing I miss about high school is kind of obvious. It's just how easy and simple it was. Like in the moment, it seemed kind of deep. Like, oh, I have to pass my classes. Oh, I have this crush on this girl and she doesn't like me. But in reality, your life was just so spoon-fed to you. Like your life was on training wheels. Like I mean, my life is still a fucking walk in the park. Like it's pretty easy. I can't even lie. But high school was even easier, and that's saying a lot. And like you're thinking like, oh, I have to pass these classes and shit, but really, passing high school classes really isn't that hard. You just feel like it's so hard. Oh, bro, and these clowns of teachers just they don't want you to. I don't know. They get insecure if their class is easy, so they keep telling you, I'm making this class hard. We have to prepare you for college. How many times did you hear this fucking horseshit, bro? From fucking clowns and teachers, man. It really wasn't that hard, but teachers got it into your head that it was hard. They made it seem so serious. Like, oh, this test is worth 10% of 20% of 5%. Like, nothing really mattered, but teachers overhyped it because they needed to feel like they were important. Can you tell I have a fucking complex about high school teachers? Like, you always knew where you had to be. Like, you had a schedule that told you what you had to be doing at any given time. There was no time management. There was... Like, you really didn't have to think for yourself at all. Like recess, you got to see your friends. Lunch, you got to see your friends. And your day would be over at the same time every day. Like, remember when your days ended? Like, when high school was done, it was over. Like, now, like, your days are never really over because there's always something else you could be doing and shit like that. But in high school, at 3:06 p.m., your day was done. You had nothing to do until 9 a.m. the next morning. And also, you got to see your friends every day, which is, like, kind of... You could see your friends every day now, but now you have to make plans, organize stuff, do something, spend money. Back then, you were like forced to be in high school. So you just always had an excuse to be around your friends, which is something I really miss. Like, think about it now, when you hear someone complain about high school, in your head you're like, yo, they don't even realize how fucking easy they have it. Like, the thing is, in high school, you don't realize you're gonna miss high school until one day you find yourself writing a script on Word about why you miss high school so much. And then like 5 days later, you're recording why you miss high school so much. And then like a week and a half later, you're editing a video on why you miss high school so much so that you can post it on YouTube so that other people watch it and they're like, oh shit, I missed that about high school too. It's been your boy Waffles Sauce here. Comment below what you miss about high school. Don't forget to like the video, hit that subscribe button, and deuces.